Stop it. Get some help.
Now listen, I got my thunky. I hope you got your thunky. My thunky will never be rolled up in nothing different. If it's not grabba leaf, I'm not rolling it up. Do you hear what I'm telling you? So everybody, I've been kicking around a lot of YouTubers lately. We've been thunking it up, talking, kicking, and getting money. If it's not grabba leaf, bro, don't pass me the thunk. Do not pass me no thunk if it's not rolled up in this grabba leaf. I like these hemp papers right here for everybody that be asking about it, you know what I'm saying? And I also love this whole leaf right here. So make sure y'all tap in.
Yesterday, the world learned that Young Thug was a rat, but ever since then, the Young Thug snitch situation has gotten progressively worse ever since.
Right.
And there's no sign that there's a stopping in sight. The soundbite from Young Thug interrogation footage not only confirmed from my perspective that Young Thug is a rat, but it also confirmed Young Thug is the worst type of rat. But I'll explain exactly what I mean by that a little later on in this video.
See, I know what you mean. I'm gonna go ahead and knock it off right here because I know what I mean when I think the same way Flacco do. I think he the worst type of rat because he the type of rat that's gonna act like he didn't rat and then try to act like everybody else who did kind of just a little tiny bit rat. He gonna act like that they did the worst shit ever. You know what I'm saying? When Gunna came out, he said, yeah, I shouldn't have did that. I ain't gonna lie to you. The lawyer kind of finessed me. I thought I was just taking a regular plea deal. I ain't never been here before. I don't know. I didn't know. I just said yes, ma'am, because I kind of had to. My bad. I wish I didn't say that. Gunna said that, bro. You see what I'm saying? Thug snitched and thought nobody was gonna find out and acted like what Gunna did was the worst shit ever, just for us to find out that Thug was in the really snitching, my guy. Like, get your goofy ass.
However, the Young Thug snippets that convinced the world that Young Thug is a snitch also encouraged his enemies like Gunna, like Rollo, like YSL Woody. It encouraged them to step forth and give their side of why they don't like Young Thug.
Right.
And when they stepped forth, they gave some pretty convincing reasons why Young Thug is a terrible human being. YSL Woody will call Young Thug a manipulator.
For sure.
Rollo will break down how Young Thug has been blackballing and taking food off a lot of people's tables by making calls behind the scenes and telling other major artists in Atlanta not to work with certain people because he don't like them.
Exactly.
But he will give those
Which
major
is all
artists
he did to Gunna. That's all he did to Gunna. Let me show y'all a clip before we keep this video going.
Man, you want Jeffrey Williams in the car? It was a gun and drugs in the car. Was it yours?
He probably said that though, bro.
100%. But you.
That's the only part I don't agree with. I disagree with you on. The other shit he dead ass wrong. But that, like, nigga, it wasn't yours neither.
Now what he said was, if y'all don't know, when Gunna got pulled over with the drugs, it was Gunna and Thug in the car. They asked Gunna if it was his. He said no. Fuck, I'm supposed to say yeah. I'm supposed to snitch on myself. What do you want me to say?
Man, you want.
Shit, he dead ass wrong. But that, like, nigga, hard, bro. I don't feel like Shawty did what he did with the intention of hurting you. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get that vibe from him. I feel like he just green. That's just my opinion.
I just look at it. God damn sure was thinking about that one day. Like, man, I'm just gonna goddamn. I ain't finna say nothing about this shit. I'm just woo. I might just be like, man, them folks did what they had to do. I don't feel like that was wrong. I swear to God, I was thinking about doing that before, but I'm like, shit, what the hell that's gonna change? Because I feel like it's really over with for your rap career. The album you put out might.
See what I'm saying? You see? Now I seen this morning. This is what niggas really mad about. This is what niggas mad about. He thought it was over for Gunna rap career. Listen to what he just said.
Because I feel like it's really over with for your rap career. The album you put out might go #1, but that's it after that. You know?
He said the next album you put out might go. Pause. Listen, I have a mentorship called the Moolah Membership where I'm going to teach you how to get rich with business, YouTube, crypto, stocks, financial literacy, credit, every single way. Now, I became a millionaire by the time I was 23 years old. I'm going to teach you step by step for only $50. Click the first link in the description right now and get added to my group chat where I'm going to give you one-on-one help to make sure you get rich in 2024. Click it right now. Stop tweaking because we got very, very, very limited spots and I don't want you to miss this bag. It might go #1, but that's it after that. No, it's not. Ain't nobody checking for your music, bro. Your career damn near over with after this. Ain't nobody you not cool, bro. See, niggas be getting it confused. They think that being, trying to be this overly tough street nigga who never snitched on nobody, even though you really did snitch. You trying to make it seem like that's what was cool. Gunna is 3-4 albums. Ain't this like his 3rd album that went #1? since he got out of jail? Is this not number 3 or this number 4? Let's see. He dropped that. He dropped The Gift and the Curse. He dropped 101, and then he dropped the last one. Like, come on,
like
bro.
on some real shit now.
Nah, you got to you hold his career in your hand.
You see, these niggas, they lost. They thought that he held Gunna career in his hand. No, you didn't, bro. Gunna make good music, bro. At the end of the day, he ain't snitch on us, nigga. Fuck we care for. That shit slapping. You want to feature the nigga? Just say that.
Bro, that's what I'm telling you. If you come out right now and tell the world what he did went wrong. Because them folks already on the internet like, man, fuck all that. We rocking with them. Ever since he dropped that song, they like, man, we rocking with him. If you come out and tell the world that you was in agreement with that shit, his career ain't over. That's why I said, like,
even if he came out, he done came out 22 times and said that he ain't in agreement with it, and his career still flourishing. Wasn't the last Young Thug song you listened to, bro? Come on, bro.
Dirt, Pluto, niggas who I really fuck with, who like my brothers who already done like cut ties. Imagine niggas that y'all niggas already done cut ties with a nigga, and then I come and take a nigga and be on the nigga side after they did what wrong. They can call me.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm slapping y'all. No, it ain't. Cause
niggas need to stop jumping the gun. Niggas be
exactly
like, I don't know, bro. It's like
how you call that jumping the gun though?
What you mean? How I call it jumping the gun? This nigga said yes, ma'am. He didn't get on the stand and say Young Thug killed nobody. You not even locked up. So what, I'ma cut ties with this nigga all the way and stop being cool with him, stop kicking it with him? Anybody that's around him, we ops now? Because you said so, nigga? Fuck you. Who is you? Nigga, fuck. Because y'all got some differences. I gotta go jump the gun. Y'all ain't kill each other. Y'all ain't shooting at each other. Y'all ain't in no real beef, nigga. You just mad because he got out early, really.
Reason like, yo, he a snitch. And the reasons he would give for them being a snitch or why they can't be worked with are reasons that aren't as bad as what we've seen Young Thug do over the last 48 hours. Why I say particularly that Young Thug is the worst type of rat? Because it's one thing to snitch and it's one thing to conceal that you snitch. Right. But it's one thing to look yourself in the mirror and truly brainwash yourself that your own rules don't apply to you. Yeah. Young Thug attempted to recreate the rules of the streets to fit his wrongdoings. Like, for example, Young Thug got a brother named Unfunk. Unfunk was also a co-defendant on the YSL case. Right. Unfunk took the same plea deal. And Gunna took the exact same plea deal. Young Thug will call Gunna a snitch and ask everybody to blackball Gunna, but Young Thug will say that his brother did nothing wrong. This is just another example of how Young Thug is a hypocrite and think the rules of the streets don't apply to him. So Thug tweets out, my brother would have rolled the whole trip out, but when them guys took the plea, I told my brother to take it too. Ninja had just did 12 years and ain't want to put my mama through that again.
So you basically just tried to say, and then you see how he threw in there, but when them guys took the plea, you see how he tried to throw that in there?
Stop it. Get some help.
So basically what you're saying is, since they took the plea and they snitched, let you tell it, they snitched, it's cool for your brother to snitch? So is your brother a snitch then? If it's cool for him to take the same plea, he said yes ma'am to the same shit, it just ain't on camera. Then you took the same plea deal a year or two later. Like, what the fuck are we
Young
talking
Thug
about,
considered Gunna plea deal snitching because Gunna said YSL is a gang. But Young Thug told his own brother, according to him, to snitch because he didn't want his mama to have both sons in jail during Christmas. So it's okay for your brother to snitch to go home to his mama, but Gunna can't take the same plea deal and go home to his mama. Now, y'all might say, well, it's Young Thug he's telling on, right? No. Young Thug had co-defendants. So Young Thug telling his brother to snitch is Young Thug telling his brother to also snitch on his co-defendants because their mama shouldn't have two of her sons in jail during Christmas. What Unfunk plead to, we got his plea deal. His plea deal is more outrageous than Gunna plea deal.
Of course
Two
it
other
is. I'm not surprised.
associates racked up
because I think Unfunk was in there on some, like, he was associated with like some murder. They ain't have Gunna associated with murder. I could be wrong though.
No charges for stabbing up YF and Lucci. It was alleged they snuck phones into the prison and they was actually on the phone with Young Thug while in jail orchestrating the hit on YFN Lucci. Unfunk pled guilty to conspiring with those YSL associates. So on or about April 3rd, 2022, I discussed with a YSL associate securing protection for another YSL associate at the Fulton County Jail. He signed and said yes. On or about April 14, 2022, I, along with another YSL associate, discussed harming an inmate at the Fulton County Jail because I believe the inmate harmed another YSL associate. He claimed yes. During the April 14, 2022 conversation referenced in Section 5, I also discussed using a drone to fly illegal cell phones into the jail. Young Thug just admitted on Twitter that he told his brother to snitch on other YSL associates.
Now, I don't think what Gunna did was snitching, but Young Thug does. So that's where it makes you a weirdo, where it's like you overly pushing this Gunna snitch. Y'all stop messing with Gunna, and you thought you was bigger than the program. That's what it was. See, Young Thug thought he was bigger than the program. He thought he was almighty God Slime who could say whatever and everybody gonna step behind it because he run Atlanta. And that's just not the case, bro. At the end of the day, you an old man, low key, bro. You damn near 40. You see what I'm saying? Niggas is not jacking what you saying for just because you're Young Thug. Second of all, you don't have an influence like that. You don't get to come out. Yeah, you're going to have some dick riders, Lil Durk, Lil Baby. They might meat ride you all day long. But the majority of people is not going to go with what Young Thug said just because Young Thug said it. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. You're not Martin Luther King, bro. Like, what the fuck?
So he could go home and be with their mama for Christmas because their mama don't deserve to have two sons in jail. Young Thug is the worst type of rat there is. But it gets worse, by the way. This is just the icing. Shame. It gets worse. Just like Gunna, he also pled to YSL is a gang. He also pled that YSL identified themselves by wearing green.
So he's super snitched
with the words YSL or slime on it. Wearing pendants displaying the letters YSL or the word slide on it. He even gave the colors of YSL, the hand signs of YSL. He identified them as a gang and even gave up what exactly they used to identify themselves as gangs. Young Thug said Gunna is a rat because Gunna testified that YSL is a gang. And when you're fighting a RICO, the objective is to prove that your organization is a criminal organization, aka a gang.
Right.
So if you testify, yes, we are a gang, then you're snitching on us. Well,
right.
Young Thug brother testified. Young Thug brother said YSL is a gang. Young Thug brother gave hand signs and hand gestures they used to identify themselves as a gang.
Exactly.
And Young Thug brother took that plea deal against other co-defendants, not just Young Thug. This is a conspiracy with other people involved, which is why one of the co-defendants, Pee-wee, he went on academics and he says that Young Thug brother is a rat.
He is.
He probably wasn't aware that Young Thug told his brother to snitch, but Young Thug co-defendants is calling Young Thug brother a rat.
If Gunna a rat,
if you're Young Thug and you told your brother to snitch, what does that make you? The rat orchestrator? The brother also told on other people like Yak Gotti, who was also a co-defendant on the case, who, by the way, Young Thug called a rat, even though Yak Gotti didn't take a plea deal.
You see what I'm saying? That's another thing. Young Thug calls Yak Gotti a rat, but Yak Gotti is the only person that took his shit to trial and won. Who I snitch on? Who did I snitch on if none of y'all in jail? All y'all got out earlier than me. I went to prison. I went to jail and fought my case on trial and beat the trial. Who the fuck did I snitch on? Usually, a plea deal means that you either admit to something or you do some form of snitching to lessen your time. This nigga took it to trial. How is he a rat? And none of y'all went to trial. Not one of y'all went to trial. All y'all got out earlier than me, but I snitched. Do that even make sense? 1 + 1 not equaling 2.
What a Gunna nigga said, you gotta ask him this. How they said
Hold up. Which one it was? Buka Rat Lope or Money Rat Mark? Which one it was?
Oh,
the only one solid Nietzsche, but he dead wrong because you label side a rat, you just like a rat. Yeah, ain't no way. Hey man, y'all might well share the same toothbrush. They all eat cheese. No. Yeah. Hey, I told you, man, you need to come out with a rat cast. You hear me? They taking over right now. It's real against rats.
Hey.
I got a Rolls Royce outside with stars in the ceiling.
This is what they said. They said, how are they gonna act like Gunna a rat, but Thug brother took the same plea?
You heard what I told you.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody exempt. Once you're a rat, you're a rat. The only one I can't say a rat. My co-defendant with a RICO right is 28 people. So you gotta look at the predicate act. The predicate act with me and Jeff was the so-called two-boy shooting, right? So they brought the charge from Clark County to Forest County. We charged. I raised my hand. I did that. You can't even really convict me again. I already done paid the debt to the society because I've been in prison. So I got to keep it real. Now, if I was charged to white NM nigga that can be bought, I'd be on the side of the fence with them.
So wait, hold on. You gotta give me a definite answer.
Talking about could be
both
bought.
of them
What
took the Alfred plea. Thug brother. And Gunner. What's the difference?
Hey, my man, it ain't no different. They all rats. What the fuck is y'all understanding?
Does Young Thug think that? Because that's you. Young Thug ain't gonna say his brother a rat. Like, that's his blood. That's blood.
Exactly.
Blood over everything.
Hey, man, you wouldn't even believe it. If it wasn't for his mama, ain't no telling what else probably would have been out here to him. God bless you, man. Let them go on with their life, man. Jeff up there in Scooter, he wailing in the sky. I'm gonna get him to come down out the sky tomorrow, and we're gonna get these folk to add what they want to motherfucker. You wouldn't believe that. I wouldn't even messing with nobody. I'm speaking the facts. Just like you got CNN News telling you to go to vote for the president. Yeah, I got the real nigga.
So ask him if Thug a rat then. Since ain't no picking and choosing. Since you keeping it so real, is Thug a rat too? Let me tell y'all what's going on. What y'all need to understand is the streets is dead, bro. If you think that you gonna go to jail with a motherfucker and he not gonna snitch on you, if you think that you gonna go to jail for murder for 50 years because you don't want to snitch, you delusional too, bro. It's only one out of maybe every 200,000, 50, probably one out of every million people in the world, folks. It's probably only maybe 100 people, 1,000 people walking on planet Earth who will go to prison, do their time, and say nothing to nobody. Nothing to nobody. No plea deals. Take it to trial. Nigga, no snitching, no information, no talking to the police. It's only maybe 1,000 people on the planet Earth. It's 9 billion motherfuckers on this earth. It's only 1,000 people probably that's gonna go to jail for something crazy like that and do and not snitch at all and get out, folks. Either they gonna get lucky, they gonna kill the witnesses like King Von, or they gonna snitch, bro. So I don't know what, like, this delusional, especially y'all in the comments, this delusional mindset where, oh, you a snitch too for making the videos, and he a snitch too, and she a snitch too, and everybody snitch, all y'all some snitches. You delusional, bro. Calm down, relax. You delusional. Your ass is not going to jail, sitting in prison for 50 years with a mean face like this. When you could get out tomorrow if you just take the plea deal, or you can get out tomorrow if you just admit that it's a game. Like, stop playing, bro. Just stop the cap, gang. I'm the only motherfucker gonna say it.
Go talk. That mom coming with the screaming to kick me, Aiden, you, and Jeff. You understand me? Because we need a platform for what's right. You can't do it by yourself. Because right now, the narrative is false all the way around the board. You feel me?
The person you just heard calling Thug's brother Unfunk a rat is Pee Wee Roscoe. He's the dude who shot up Lil Wayne's tour bus. Okay, and he's also the dude who Thug told the detectives during his interrogation sold weed to Lil Wayne.
You said you came to talk about Lil Wayne and
Roscoe? I'm just trying to get the whole background between Roscoe and Lil Wayne and all that.
You want me to tell you the honest? This is honest God truth. Man to man. This motherfucker is, these niggas, these niggas they're like brothers more than Birdman Wayne.
They're doing what now, brother?
I said them niggas was damn near more brothers than Bird and Wayne.
Oh, Roscoe and Lil Wayne were more than...
This nigga used to brain Wayne his drugs.
You can tell from just listening to Pee Wee Roscoe talk to academics.
So that's not snitching? You sitting in the interrogation room telling the police that another man used to bring another man some drugs.
That Young Thug has manipulated Pee Wee Roscoe as well into thinking that somehow, like, Young Thug didn't give Unfunk the pass, and Unfunk would have, been hurt badly if he wasn't Thug brother, and Thug just sparing him. That's Thug manipulating Pee Wee Roscoe. Right. Because Thug has also manipulated a lot of other people. Right? Like, things have resurfaced, or calls have resurfaced, where Young Thug is telling people that he ain't give out passes for anyone to take the plea deal.
But yeah, I don't know though. Like, man, bro, you seen your brother plea?
Most definitely.
But he said you told him to do that.
Man, watch out.
Man, oh God, that's what he telling the street.
Nigga, that's what you tweeted on your Twitter. What are you talking about?
Oh, he cap.
Talking about, on God, he capping all that shit. Like, man, weirdos, bro. This is why you gotta watch these niggas. Stop thinking just because a nigga make a rap song and it's a nice song and it's went viral and got a Grammy and shit. Damn, this nigga's a weirdo. I'm not surprised. This is the same nigga that was wearing dresses. So we can do whatever we want to do, bro. This is the same nigga that was wearing dresses and painting his nails red, blue, and green and shit. Like, I'm not surprised. Are you? I'm not surprised. This is the same nigga that had a cheetah print little girl's dress on. He's worn dresses multiple times. He has painted his nails multiple times. And he trying to flip it to act like he this rough, tough gangster. Bro, you is a dress wearing nigga, bro. It's okay, and that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do that. If that's what you want to do, do that. But stop trying to, you cap, now you capping. On God, you capping and all this other shit. Cause I ain't heard none of this energy for your brother. All I heard you speak about, shorty, was Yak Gotti and Gunna. I ain't hear you speak about your brother, but you getting leaked phone. You know these phone calls are recorded, right? Like, y'all.
On that same guy, he kept. Man, he come in to take a plea and stay alive.
Thug wasn't man enough to let people know that he was telling people to take these plea deals.
Exactly, boy. Your ass just didn't want to tell. Just like you ain't want to tell the world that you like boys and like wearing dresses and painting your nails. You ain't want to tell whoever. You ain't want to tell a person on the phone, and you ain't want to admit to the world that you telling motherfuckers to take plea deals. All for you to take the same. All for 1 to 2 years go by, and he took the same exact fucking plea deal.
Because Thug understood there ain't no excuse for what they're doing. There's no excuse for snitching. If snitching is bad for one person, it's bad for everyone. Thug understood that, which is why Thug was denying telling people to take plea deals. You see, this whole little argument they're trying to give Thug, which is, Gunna snitch first, bro, so Thug told his brother to snitch. No, this is not a snitch for snitch, right? A snitch for snitch ain't allowed in the streets. Right? That's what I was told.
That's what I thought.
And even in this situation, a snitch for snitch don't apply here. Because Unfunk isn't snitching on Gunna, he's snitching on the people who didn't take the plea deal. The people like Yak Gotti, who took this case to the very end, even after Young Thug took the plea deal.
Now, your plea deal, Gunna plea deal, whoever plea deal, whoever admitted that YSL was a gang, whoever admitted to whatever, that lessened Yak Gotti chances at trial, right?
Yak Gotti sought it through and got found not guilty. And can you imagine being Yak Gotti? You held it down. You was thorough. You did everything the right way. And then you come home and Young Thug is making calls behind the scenes telling people not to mess with you.
Right.
Young Thug is dropping snippets for songs where he's telling the world that you a rat.
Right.
Yeah, not you. Well, we have a lot to talk about, but I think the first thing we really need to cover is that Young Thug dropped a snippet from a song and he mentioned you in it.
Touch.
You heard this. He said, Yak Gotti tricked me for some years. I didn't know he was telling.
I tricked who?
He said, Yak Gotti, this is Young Thug rapping. He said, Yak Gotti tricked me for some years. I didn't know he was telling.
Who I told on?
I don't know.
Then he also said in that same verse, he said, only reason I fuck with you, Gunna, it was because of Troop.
Long live Troop too, though, but who I told on? We gotta address it. Like, we're gonna call a spade, we're gonna address it.
So let's address it.
Who paperwork I'm in, or who did a day or some time for Yak Gotti?
Nobody.
You know what I mean? That's what this shit come down to. What I did that nobody else ain't do.
Took it to trial.
Take it all the way to the end.
All right, then.
So what the fuck are we talking
fact
about?
Fact was a fact.
Well, look, your lawyer actually made a statement about this. Doug. He said Yak did not say a single thing about Jeff in his interviews with the cops. I don't know where this is coming from. Yak had the opportunity to turn on Young Thug during the trial to get out of the case easy. He never took it. He stood tall and took it all the way to the jury.
This why the streets dead right here, y'all. This is exhibit 2022 million. This is it right here, shorty. This is it.
Gotcha, bitch. Barely.
Oh shit! Stop it. Get some help.
Finish him.
So you telling me the one nigga who stood tall, your own blood brother ain't even stand tall. Your own blood brother snitched on you. Your own blood brother signed paperwork. Your own blood brother snitched harder than y'all trying to say Gunna did. Your own blood brother is signing paperwork saying that y'all a gang, YSL is green and slime, and this how you throw up slat and with the wipe your nose and all that shit. Your blood brother did that. But your one main man who had the opportunity to snitch on you a million times and come home, he had the opportunity. Really, everybody could have snitched on Thug and they would have got lesser, but Thug is still walking free because nobody snitched on him. So imagine just imagine you Yak Gotti, folks, and you took this shit to trial. You stood tall through it all. You got your lawyers paid. You went through trial, nigga. You could have been sentenced to 30 years right now, and they found you not guilty. Imagine you get out and the person who was supposed to be the boss on the RICO case is on song saying you tell him. Streets dead, bro. You would have been better off just snitching on his ass. What the fuck I owe you loyalty for if I'm a be loyal to you in this courtroom with my life on the line. I'm gonna be loyal to you just for you to get out and act like I'm like that shit crazy, boy. You crazy, man.
Tight shit, but at the same time, I ain't got nothing to turn on cause nigga ain't did shit. You see what I'm saying? So it just still to the point where like, if they trying to make me do this or say this just for I can't do that. First of all, that ain't even true. Second of all, it like, I stand on more principle than that. 9 times for everybody else to stand on the principle.
I mean, did that bother you when you heard that?
I ain't tripping. Ain't nothing bothered me at that point. Ain't nothing I ain't seen. I done seen everything down under the sun, but
Who cares?
Well, is he referring to the interrogation video that came out a while ago? Is that what he's referring to?
He probably ain't. You gotta talk to him. But if you are, it like, what? Like, who did the day for me? Who I told on? Who?
Exactly.
But the whole time, the brother who really ratted gets a pass because he's Thug brother.
Right.
Or because Thug told him to rat. So now Thug is like the czar of the streets, right?
Right.
Whatever Thug say, go.
Right.
That's the rules now, man. Okay. Thug is getting a lot of pushback right now, and a lot of people is turning on Thug based on things that Thug did himself.
What are you talking about?
Thug wouldn't have this backlash. People wouldn't be talking about.
Thug robbed us of a Baby and Gunna collab mixtape. Baby and Gunna was going fucking crazy together. Young Thug robbed us of that, bro. Just for that violation.
Thug, the way they're talking about Thug right now, if Young Thug came home and minded his business, if Young Thug came home and dealt strictly with music, if Young Thug wasn't playing the Pablo Escobar czar of the street role, if Young Thug wasn't calling people demanding they stop messing with other people, interfering with people's business and their money, for absolutely no reason whatsoever, right? What Gunna said was not used against Young Thug, right? Nothing Gunna said was used against Young Thug in the court of law. But Thug still came home and tried to stop Gunna shine, but he can't because Gunna more popping than Thug. Another street dude who Thug tried to blackball, Rollo, he would respond to Thug ratting on his Twitter page, and Rollo would say, well, B, I lied to the feds for real, and you still called Lil Baby and told him to cut me off because I wasn't right. Now you gonna have to go through what me and Gunna went through, and we waiting on that gospel album too, twin.
Now, the reason he said that, look, y'all can read that tweet if y'all want to read it. You know what I'm saying? Pause it right there. The reason he said that is because Thug is on the call saying that Gunna might as well go gospel or some shit.
Thug responded back, and Thug says, see, the difference between me and you is, one, your friends say you didn't lie. You actually told on real people. You said that somebody actually did something that they was arrested for. I made an honest mistake. So,
okay, all right, Thug. Okay, bro, whatever, bro. I guess, bro. So you made an honest mistake, but so everybody supposed to just get past that. You snitched on accident now, my guy. That's what you trying to say? You made an honest mistake? Okay, bro. All right. I don't know. Hey, bro. Okay. All right. I see what we doing. Okay.
When Thug do it is an honest mistake.
Right.
I made an honest mistake saying that we sold Lil Wayne weed to try to prove to the detectives that we wasn't beefing with him. See the difference? And let's not forget, you told Fanny you would take the stand on me and Lucci in our case to get out of jail. I'll be real, man. Thug is great, man. Thug is good, bro. Thug is amazing. I don't know what Rollo got going on, but it's an honest mistake when Young Thug do it. It's ratting when anybody else do it.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not even buying this. I was trying to free the homie excuse, because what's the excuse for what Young Thug did to Birdman?
If you was trying to free the homie, this is all you had to say. Bro, we used to kick it. You could have said it a 1,010 different ways. We used to kick it with Lil Wayne. We ain't had no beef with him. He ain't do nothing to him. Hell no, he ain't do that. Hell no, he did not shoot at Lil Wayne. No, he did not, bro. Y'all tripping with that fake narrative. That's not my man. Me and my mans ain't do that. We was cool with Wayne. I look up. You could have said it a million different ways. You still told on him. You know how many people made an honest mistake and told? Shit, Gunna came out and said that he made an honest mistake. You ain't let that shit slide. But you want everybody to let it slide when you made an honest mistake. Okay, bro.
Birdman was an active suspect. Y'all forgot.
Whatever.
Birdman was listed in the official paperwork as who they believe orchestrated the hit on Lil Wayne's tour bus.
Right.
As who paid Pee Wee Roscoe to shoot up Lil Wayne's tour bus.
Right.
While Birdman was an active suspect, Young Thug went into that interrogation room and told them folks, man, y'all ain't see that mixtape Lil Wayne just dropped? Where Lil Wayne said Birdman is the army, and if Birdman comes after him, he's going out like Tony Montana. Oh, they been had issues. That's you pointing the finger at Birdman, implicating Birdman.
Stop trying to act like that's not what
Birdman and Lil Wayne is into it. Lil Wayne feared for his life because he said if Birdman comes after him, he's going to go out like Tony Montana. You drew their attention to that mixtape.
Right.
When Birdman was an active suspect. Was you trying to free Birdman too?
Right.
Come to find out, him and Birdman got problems because he old. Because on the mixtape that he dropped before the album, he said, on one of the songs, he was like, I don't want no problems, I just want my money. Birdman is an army, I'm a one-man army. And if that nigga coming for me, I'm going out like Tony. He said, "No,
you know what you doing, bro."
Tony Montana, Scarface. I know Scarface. See.
He was like, Birdman is an army.
Okay.
He said, Cash Money is an army. I'm a one-man army. And if them niggas coming for me, I'm going out like Tony.
Gotcha. Scarface, the last scene in Scarface. Yeah.
But he also said,
what's the excuse for that? Is that, I was trying to get them off my homie? No, bro.
No, nigga, he was trying to snitch.
Pointing them in Birdman's direction, letting them know, man, Birdman got something to do with this, man. I'm not the one, bro. I wouldn't do this. Birdman is the one who did this. This is textbook ratting. This is textbook snitching.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of us, I'll be real, bro. A lot of us civilians, I ain't got no problem with no rats. I ain't got no problem with no
I don't care either, bro.
I would implore Thug to drop his flag and join us on the civilian side. Bro. Being a civilian is peaceful. You are up a couple of $1 million. Why exactly do you want to still parade yourself as a tough street dude?
I have no idea, bro.
Thug was a week away from being free.
Mental
Thug
illness.
couldn't take jail no more, bro. Thug tapped out and signed a plea deal for 15 years of probation.
Right. But you want to act like you the hardest gangster in the world.
You clearly ain't cut out for this, man. Give up the lifestyle, man. And because he has went out of his way to take food off people's plates.
Exactly.
Nobody would care if Young Thug was just some rapper where this came out on. This could be explained away. But you can't explain it away, bro.
Right.
When you want $1 million worth of game, telling them
all
ain't
rats
no
must
excuse
die.
to talk to the police.
Right.
Letting people know that other people who did it need to be ostracized and banned from rap and blackballed.
Just for you to do
those
it.
people lost out on millions of dollars because of you.
Mm-hmm.
Because these rules that you were about to explain, you said these are the rules that you live by. And anyone who don't live by these rules, they gotta be blackballed and ostracized by the rap game. And rappers like Lil Durk and Lil Baby actually listen to you too.
Mm-hmm.
Stay gangster.
Stay gangster.
I always tell a nigga.
That's all I'm saying.
I tell my whole hood, you know the police can't give you no time.
Stay gangster.
So don't tell them that. When they lock you up and they want to question you or anything, just at least buck on them. Like, make them feel like you ain't gonna tell. Like, wait till your first time going to court or something, bro. Like, don't tell. Like, you told it the precinct, fuck. Ain't got the police was finna do. They still gotta take you in. They already wrote the ticket. They already called it in. No matter what you tell them in the precinct.
Niggas telling the police car.
You
in the car getting busy.
Yeah, you think that man finna pull over and let your pussy ass in the car. You think that nigga finna pull over and let your pussy
Still gonna go through a process.
When you tell him, he gonna say, okay, I got a lieutenant, you can tell that to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, don't even tell me, bitch. I can't write this on your ticket. Mm-hmm. So tell to this person. Tell to this.
How you go from that philosophy to a voluntarily 2-hour interrogation with the police?
And then got the nerve to say it was an honest mistake.
Thug didn't have to be there. Thug wasn't under no subpoena, no nothing. Thug came voluntarily to speak to the police.
Right.
Thug was not arrested, nothing. His homie Pee Wee Roscoe was already arrested. So if you're there to free Pee Wee Roscoe,
what the hell was you there for?
It didn't happen, bro. He's already arrested. He's already charged. He's already going through the process. Right. Whatever you're going to say in that interrogation room could only hurt Pee Wee Roscoe. It couldn't help him.
Exactly.
It couldn't help him. Right? Because one, the police ain't going to use anything you say in the interrogation room if it's going to help them. And then secondly,
right,
whatever you say, they're going to nitpick and choose what's going to hurt them and then use that. Let's get back to this Rollo and Young Thug situation. So Rollo went on DJ Academics and he broke down how Young Thug is responsible for the internal turmoil that's currently happening in Atlanta. He broke down how when he came home, Lil Baby pulled up on him. Baby gave him $50,000, right? Baby and him was all the way locked in, doing features, all type of stuff. And when he looked up, Young Thug called in and told Baby to stop messing with Rollo and ruin their relationship.
And you listen to him? Like, who the fuck do you... Like, who, man, y'all niggas is... Man, listen, gang. Hey, I wish a nigga would call my phone and tell me to stop fucking with somebody. Boy, nigga, get your goofy ass on. I'm a grown-ass man. The hell? You ain't my damn daddy, nigga. Don't call me and act like I'm 14. You can't hang with Josh from down the street no more. The fuck, nigga, get your goofy ass on somewhere, bro. The hell? If he snitched, okay, I don't gotta care, cause you care, nigga, cause we friends. Fuck you. You can go take your ass on somewhere, bro. If you mad that I'm gonna kick it with him, he ain't never did nothing to me. Like, you sound crazy as hell, gang. That's gay. That is sweet to me. Gonna call another grown man and tell him to stop kicking it with another grown man because of what you heard that he did to another grown man. Like, y'all, like, that shit is lame as hell.
And other people. And he will say, yo, if Thug is the reason why all of us is currently beefing and why we're not united.
That's lame as hell.
And he did this in the name of the street code or in the name of he's against rats. Then how come Thug then get a pass for doing what he did? Because if you cause this much destruction behind something, you're supposed to be perfect and flawless with no type of gray area wrapped around your name, which I 100% agree.
My whole thing is, how in the fuck okay, wound in my nigga little wound to death? But let's go from the beginning. Who the fuck started all this bull in Atlanta? Whoever started all this pussy in the game, period. One, the first thing Thug did was try to turn Birdman against Lil Wayne. Tried to take his album name, tried to motherfucker, that shit lame. Then he tell
that was lame too. I remember, like, that's the first time I was really hearing the Thug and try to change it to Barter 6. And I'm a Lil Wayne hardcore fan. Like, I grew up off Lil Wayne. I think Lil Wayne the best rapper ever to this day. You see what I'm saying? But like, I remember seeing that Barter 6, nigga, get your lame ass on.
Supposed to handle the business. The second thing is, nigga,
wait, slow down. Because I always thought it was so you believe that was Thug that kind of turned them against each other.
Probably, bro.
I wouldn't say that was the initiative because, of course, but what I'm saying is, when he got in that shit, like he had to name, I don't even want to do no lame shit like that and speak on it, but he had to name him up on the ball or nothing. That's everybody know Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne, he the go. Everybody know he had Carter 1, 2, 3. I'm just giving you emphasis from beginning to the end. All he ever did was do lame shit the whole
I believe you, Rollo, because he been doing lame shit for the last few years with Gunna and this whole little situation. You've been doing lame shit for years. So let me tell you, gang, it's like, if you rob a nigga, bro, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get locked up on your first robbery. It's gonna take you 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 robberies. And then even when they lock you up for your 30th robbery, they never gonna catch you for them other 30. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just usually not how it go. You don't usually go to jail the first time you commit crimes. So I say all that to say, we just now finding out about the lame shit Young Thug doing. So who knows? Who only God, Jesus Christ himself know how much lame shit this man done did in real life that we don't know nothing about. Like, come on, bro.
This nigga doing lame shit. Then he turned on Rich Homie, tried to turn the whole world against Rich Homie. And then at the same time, before this man death, he told us out his own mouth that it was one of the darkest times in his life. Then he turned around and took the whole world against Wild Fed Lucci. Whole world. Everybody go against Lucci.
Right.
Everybody go against what's that name? Yeah, he tried to turn everybody against Lucci. Now all these three things is 100%. Everybody can go back and look at this. This ain't from Rollo. Then he turned around. He was beefing with Future, calling my phone. Future, calling Future, like going back and forth on the net. Boom. Then he turned around. He see Gunna surpassing everything in the industry. Now he called to the street, turn everybody in the world against Gunna.
That shit didn't work.
Oh, whatever Wham say go against. He turned Wham against Gunna. He turned everybody against her. Then me and Lil Baby, we go to the dentist. I'm getting my teeth. Then you know, Lil Baby welcome me home. He happy to see me. He push old Thug. He pull another evil snap. Oh, let me call it. All this nigga did. Everything that done happened in Atlanta, everybody going against each other. Why? Because his pussy.
What type of man is calling another man to tell that man, don't mess with that man? You're goofy, you're weird,
nigga
bro.
that wear dresses.
You're weird. Yo, if I see that you and this dude is friends, and this dude that you're friends with has done nothing to me, he ain't snitch on me.
Right.
All right? He wasn't on my case.
Right.
Why would I call you and say, hey, bro, yo.
Why
bro,
you even care that? It's something weird going on in your brain for you to even care that much, bro. That's weird as hell. I've never in my life called a nigga or walked up on a nigga. Only time I tell one of my homies, hey, boy, stop kicking it with that nigga. He be finessing, bro. His ass, every time, the last 4P, he went to jail for robbery 6 times. Stop wearing jewelry around him, bro. Stop kicking it with him. Or, hey, boy, that nigga be on some weird shit. He got hidden cameras in his crib. Stop kicking it at his crib, bro. Something like that makes sense. But you just want to, it's like you just want to see niggas divided. You just want to see niggas on some weird type shit. And he was right about the Future thing. He was beefing with Future for no fucking reason. And then all of a sudden got cool with him. He was beefing with like...
Oh, bro, like he got like a snitch jacket, man. Yo, why you walking him home, bro? Why you giving him 50,000, bro? That's not right, bro. You got to cut that out, bro. Because thugs... Because I'm thug and I said so?
Right.
That's goofy. That's weird stuff, man.
Weird.
Yo, and stuff like this usually exists among women and street dudes.
Exactly.
Those are the two demographic that goofy stuff like this have. Women and street dudes, bro. Women are calling other women to gossip about why they shouldn't hang out with that other woman.
Right.
Women and street dudes, bro. Now, Rollo will also make a very good point in terms of Thug excusing himself and what he did as an honest mistake, but what Gunna did as snitching.
He's been doing that, but whole shit around the wall. He thought he was Pablo Escobar. He sitting there like he John got a fucking you're a street. He didn't did nothing in these streets. You ain't put in no work. Woody put in all the work. Like none of it, you ain't do nothing on your case. So what I'm saying
nah,
is,
for real. That's the thing too. Like nigga, you ain't did nothing on your case. You had a real RICO case, bro, and they wasn't charged. Only thing they charged you with was for being there and telling niggas what to do. You ain't did nothing, bro. Woody was the one shooting everybody. Roscoe the one shot up Lil Wayne bus. Woody was the one smoking niggas and shooting up barbershops and shit. Woody and I forgot what his friend name, what he said his friend name was. You ain't do nothing. You ain't robbed nobody. You ain't known for selling no drugs, nigga. Like
all this nigga doing shit, bro.
Hey, let me ask you a question. And but
Rollo just spoke the gospel. I ain't gonna lie.
You're kind of summing up a lot of stuff here, but you said that he's turning people against each other. Like let's say Lil Baby. Lil Baby got his own mind. He's his own boss, I would imagine, right?
Right.
How could Thug turn him against you or him against them?
I don't know.
First of all, if you did that, why in the fuck is you so against all rat? Nigga, you talk kid, cut it. You
right.
Going super rat crazy. Yeah, you don't went for the, okay, let's just say, Thug, you did make a mistake and tell. Why the fuck you ain't saying, goddamn, Gunna made a mistake? So basically saying,
right.
You can make a mistake and do some lying shit, but Gunna can't make a mistake and do some lying shit. Oh, just like you said, it ain't about you telling, it's about who told. Like, come on, man. Like, this shit ain't cool. Like, what he doing is 100%.
He's 100% right.
100% right when he said it's not about telling. It's about who told. See, you want to pass for some shit that you ain't giving nobody else a pass for. You on Twitter talking about Kid Cudi. You just, like Rollo said, you going rat crazy. You just against all rats. All rats must die. You gonna tell but nigga, you in, even before you got locked up, you in interviews talking crazy about motherfuckers. Like, but when you do it, it's a pass because you made an honest mistake. You see how niggas be crazy, gang.
Now
niggas
another
crazy,
person,
bro,
who we all want to hear from, I'll be real, this is one of the few people I really wanted to hear what his take was on his Thug situation. YSL Woody.
Yeah.
YSL Woody was minding his business when Young Thug put him in a song and made him hot.
Oh, for real?
And the police.
You're right, he did. Then they say Lil Woody pull up and pop at your noggin on that halftime song.
Started to monitor YSL Woody because of that.
Yep.
And because of that, YSL Woody was dragged to jail back and forth routinely. And eventually he started to snitch. Well, YSL Woody would give his take on Young Thug. Sure. And he will call Young Thug a manipulator and claim that Young Thug manipulated him and everybody.
Information is the key.
Shout out to Woody too, because Woody got his own platform. He got his own setup in there. And I support that type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop going on these niggas' interviews and all this other shit. Build your own YouTube channel, bro.
And when you in these streets, everybody playing for keeps. Everybody playing for keeps. Why you think when it was time for the jury to reach a verdict, it was only Yak Gotti and Shannon sitting in the courtroom? Because Thug tapped out. All Thug had to do is just be patient.
For another
but you
week.
Get out of jail, talk about you felt like you were never in jail. Yak Gotti and Shannon, you have reached a verdict of not guilty. Oh, them niggas reached a verdict of not guilty. How stupid is he looking? How stupid. But then he come out with his first interview. He got a mask over his face, y'all. he can't look at himself. He can't look at himself. His conscience eating him up. He trying to pay all this money to keep this stuff out the blogs, keep paying the media. This what the control they have.
They don't have that control no more, boy. It's YouTube. It's YouTube Central now. 1090 Jake can figure some shit out and make a YouTube channel. You can't pay him enough. You ain't even thinking about paying him. Or an unknown YouTuber with 5 subscribers can do some research on you and post it, and then I can see it, and then Flacco can see it, and then 1090 Jake can see it, and you can't go around and paying. Yeah, you might be able to pay the Shade Room to not post about it. You might be able to pay ABC News. You might be able to pay Fox 5, but you can't pay niggas that you don't even know to pay.
This the control they have.
You'll never.
Bro, don't unfollow me, bro. Nah, I mean, not right now, bro. I understand you don't mess with me, bro, but just do it in a professional way, bro. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. What happened to you, my brother, right or wrong? What happened to the word blow? What happened to we gonna ride to the end?
Right.
What happened to the end?
That's grade A manipulation. Nothing more than manipulation. We brother, we twin. We locked in for life, right?
Just for you to get out and you on a song and say you was only messing with, you wasn't really friends with Gunna for real. You was only friends with him because of truth. Like, get your lame. And I know a little bit more about this type of shit because I was in Atlanta for 2 years. And while I was in Atlanta, I was in the trap. So a lot of these people that y'all might not know the names of them, but they was around this person and that. Like, I've been hearing these stories for a long time, so I know a little bit more than most people. So I know exactly who Troop is. You know what I'm saying? But, like, this shit lame, man.
Man, I could never turn against you, twin. It's all of that. It's all we locked in when I want you to go spin on YFN Nut, when I want you to catch a body on my behalf.
Right.
Because I'm the multi-millionaire rapper and I don't want to throw my life and career away.
Right.
But the thing is, I shouldn't be telling you who's po. I shouldn't be telling you who's trying to get your life together, who's trying to feed your family. I shouldn't be telling you to go commit crimes on my behalf. I should be telling you how to get these millions how I got it.
Exactly, bro.
But instead, I put a pistol in your hand and said,
go
do this because we locked in. We twin. I got your back forever.
Yeah. If y'all ain't realized that the streets is just a lie, it's a lie, bro. It's a lie. The whole thing is a fat ass lie. I want you to go slide. It's a lie. It's a lie. We locked in. No snitching. It's all a lie. Who is going to tell you that snitching is lame? Who's going to convince you that snitching is lame? A motherfucker who don't want you to snitch on him. That's all. That's all. But a nigga, he'll let you go to prison for some shit you ain't do. But he gonna convince you that snitching is lame, so you don't snitch on him, and he stay out of jail, and you go to jail for some shit you ain't do. You see? Do you see? Oh, you ain't a real gangster. You ain't got no real bodies. You was a goofy. It's a lie. Cause he wants you to get on the internet and fucking convince everybody that you're a street nigga. And then go to fucking jail for it. And then when you go to jail, now he's smashing your baby mama. It's a lie. It's all a lie. You gotta get a gun. And when you see the ops, you gotta shoot at them. That's a lie too. What he really is trying to say is, I'm too stupid to go get a motherfucking job. I'm too much of a loser and I'm slow as hell with a low IQ, so I can't go get a job. I gotta be on the streets shooting at people because that's all. I can't do nothing else. I'm just trying to convince you to do it with me so I don't feel stupid all by myself. It's all a lie. It's a lie. It is a lie. All of it. All of it is a lie. You gonna go to jail? He went to jail and stood tall. He's a real street nigga. It's a lie, bro. It's a lie. He's just telling you that so that when he sends you to go kill somebody else, you don't snitch on him. And then you go do 40 more years in prison. And when you come home in 15, he gonna say you was a real nigga again and give you a few dollars, send you a few dollars while you're on your books. And it's all a lie, bro. And y'all gotta stop falling for this shit. Even when niggas be on Instagram live shooting at niggas and like y'all.
He is now realizing that he was manipulated by Young Thug. That Thug never really liked him, that they was never really locked in.
Right.
That he was just being used by Thug because he was, the crash dummy. Woody was the one who was going to go when it was time to go.
Right.
Thug wasn't going.
Right.
Thug ain't fed in Atlanta. Woody was fed in Atlanta, though.
Right.
All right. Thug wasn't in Woody songs. Woody was in Thug songs.
Right.
Thug was rapping about who Woody was.
Right.
Woody wasn't rapping about who Thug was. Because Woody ain't had nothing to rap about.
Now, all that shit is cool, but I'm going to stop, Paul. Is it snitching for you to be on a song and say, "Fuck nigga, try me, I send Lil Woody to pull up and pop at your noggin," and Lil Woody really pulling up and shoot that niggas, and you say that on the song, and then release the song? That's not snitching? You see how it's all stupid? It's all like...
Woody ain't had nothing to rap about with Thug. Woody ain't have nothing to rap about. What did Thug do?
Everybody always tell me, you my brother, I'm with you right or wrong. But soon as the world say you wrong, they be the first ones that told the world you were wrong.
Right.
And you still protecting them.
Yeah.
When deep down inside,
you know
they the cause of it from the start.
Yeah.
You know they wrong from the start. But due to the fact that I got responsibilities, I got kids I want to raise, that I wasn't a part of my kids' life. Let me tell y'all something. I don't look for sympathy. You feel me? I didn't know no better, but when I did know better, I choose to do better.
Right.
That's where I'm where I'm at now. And guess what? I got custody. I got my kid living with me. She go to school with me. I got my other little girl. She okay. You feel what I'm saying? I got my family. They all love me. We go to church every Sunday. We ain't on no BS. We ain't on none. The kids see me in the community and other places.
Everyone at this point is seeing right through Young Thug's BS. Even Sauce Walker, who was usually inactive on Twitter, took to Twitter just to respond or to react to this Young Thug situation. Sauce Walker and Young Thug been beefing now for about a decade. But Sauce will say, "These the ninjas y'all was idolizing and high-siding me over. LOL. Y'all seen the signs years ago and ignored it. Who's lame now?"
No cap.
TSF stood tall in courtroom, not one snitch in splat business. Right? And he would also respond back and he would say, "Snakes and rats are in the same group of the animal kingdom. The scum of the jungle. No honor among snakes and rats. Don't try to switch to a spider now, LOL. Your snake skin already exposed. Y'all
he did try to switch to spider, didn't he?
Kids still want to be slimes? Or y'all finally understand the message now? In the streets, a snake is a scavenger just like a rat. If the streets was a jungle, a snakes prey on the weak and the people closest to them who guards are down. Double cross, triple cross, no backbone, no loyalty, no principle is the point of the analogy. That's a little nicer than I expected because it kind of sounds like Sauce Walker is saying Young Thug is not a snitch, but he's a snake though. Right? It sounds like he's saying, hey,
No, he's saying, I don't think that's what he's saying. I think he pretty much saying a snake and a rat is the same thing. If you a snake, you just as bad as a rat. You see what I'm saying? The snake and a rat is the same thing because a snake is the type of person to rat. You see what I'm saying? A snake is somebody who sneaky, go double cross, triple cross you. He laugh in your face, act like y'all friends, and as soon as the world is against you, he turn on you. Or he do this with that and then he snitch on you in court. Or he act like he got, you see what I'm saying? So I think he trying to say that if you a snake, you a rat. If you a rat, you a snake. I think that's what he's trying to say.
That's a lot of snitch, but he's a snake though. Right? It sounds like he's saying, hey, Young Thug crossed or backdoor or did some snake things to his homie by speaking a little too much or by speaking on Birdman or by making calls to get people blackballed a band, but I can't go as far as to call him a rat. Because he's saying he's a snake and not a rat. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man. What do y'all think about this, okay? What do you guys think about this?
Shout out to fucking QCP because he's the only... Him, Rollo, it's been a few people, but he's one of the only people who actually came out and said, imagine some broke-ass rats like he tagged Young Thug. He tagged Young Thug. He's the only person to straight up say, you a rat, bro. Imagine some broke-ass rats like Young Thug, and Pee Wee Ratsko. He talking about the Roscoe, the dude that shot up Lil Wayne bus, trying to run a rat narrative on me and all my niggas. That I love running with these niggas, knowing how these niggas talk about me. I'm going to say this for the last time. I'm not no street nigga. I'm a tax-paying citizen that's running a business and taking care of my family. All the street niggas is broke, dead, and in jail. Why do y'all continue to glorify this shit? Streets been dead. Y'all niggas giving the city a bad name. And by the way, I ain't never been in no courtroom on no nigga. Sat in the interrogation room running niggas' names, and I don't speak on the dead, so I don't care enough to explain the situation. Y'all boys, the police, y'all niggas mad because y'all not me. Exactly. He just dropped the mic right there.
Finish him. Finish him. Finish him.
Gotcha, bitch. Oh, shit. Barely.
Like, he just dropped the mic with that one. He just told us, well, this is how I feel, bro. You feel me? Like, point blank, period. The streets dead, bro. You on internet talking about all rats must die, and you snitching. And then you trying to push a rat narrative on somebody else. Y'all continue to glorify this shit. The streets only get you broke, dead, and in jail. The only three things, bro. You go to the hood. Why you think the hood don't look like Beverly Hills? Why you think Beverly Hills look like it do and the hood look like it do? Because niggas in Beverly Hills is rich. Niggas in the hood is broke. That's the only reason, gang. That's the only reason. These niggas that have a $2,000 outfit on and sitting in Section 8 housing. Or they in jail. Or they dead. It's the only three things you're gonna get. So what actually needs to be getting glorified in the world is a nigga who is a tax-paying citizen running a business and taking care of his family. You don't have to shoot a nigga to be cool. You don't have to commit a crime to be cool. Just because you never committed a crime does not make you a lame. Just because you never shot a nigga doesn't make you a lame. Just because you never committed murder doesn't make you a lame. Just because you never robbed somebody doesn't make you a lame. It actually makes you that nigga. And we need to switch the narrative. And that's why I push this shit on this channel so much. We need to switch that narrative. We need to start looking at street niggas and be like, you a lame, boy. Lame, man, nigga. You street nigga. You in the streets? Lame as hell. Fuck, nigga, I'm getting money. I'm getting $200,000-300,000 a year. I got a job at Microsoft, nigga. You shooting at niggas for free? Broke, lame. That's what need to be lame. You see what I'm saying? That's what needs to be lame. What needs to be cool is a nigga waking up every day, working hard. You know what I'm saying? Being a tax-paying citizen, being a law-abiding citizen, taking care of his family, being there for his kids. You know what I'm saying? When family fall on hard times, they can call him and he can send them a few thousand. Shit like that is supposed to be cool. And going to jail is really the lamest thing you could do. Dying at 17 over a block that y'all don't even know. You don't even know why y'all beefing. That's the lamest shit you could do. Being 40 years old and broke because you trying to be a real street nigga and you don't want to go get a job is the lamest shit you can do. I'd rather you go work at fucking McDonald's and live in a 1-bedroom apartment. That's less lame than being broke as hell or being in jail or being dead. At 20 years old, you supposed to die when you 90. You supposed to die when you 85, 90, 100 years old, bro. We in 2025, gang.
Put the bitch back like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Put that bitch up, we got all the juices. Hold up, speak to heaven. Eat that by my mama, demon made it. Me body chill, at least I want by.